Hey guys, thank you so much for being here for my Black Mirror Season 4 chat. For some reason, the title switched back to my last live chat, so I don't know if you guys are seeing the correct title or not. I just changed it again, so let me know because it keeps saying authentication expired. I don't even know what that means. So if you are here in the room, let me know. I feel like maybe there's some kind of technical difficulties going on. Yeah, actually, it still says I'm offline. Anyway, if you are here and you can see me, let me know because I am not really sure if this is working. I got the reminder just now that I was live. For some reason, it always sends me the reminder. I don't know because I don't see anyone in here and it also says that I'm offline. So we may just need to try this again. Why is this not working? YouTube is not receiving any data. Okay, I'm going to close out of this because I do not think this is working. I will try to come back. Okay, I'm trying this again because as soon as I closed out of the last one, it said I was online. So I don't know. I'll give this one a little bit longer. If you are in the room, I saw Furkan was here a minute ago, but I don't know if he's still here. But if you are here for the Black Mirror live chat, just let me know. I don't know. I feel like we're still having some types of issues here because it is telling me that I'm still not online. So I'm just going to wait it out just a little bit to see if there's a big delay like there was last time. Hi, Jay. Apparently you can see me. Can everyone see and hear me who is in the room? Let me know because on my end, it's telling me it's not working. So that's what it was telling me when I started it a few minutes ago. So I don't know because usually I see myself and everything and I don't see any of that. So if you can see me and hear me, please let me know so I don't have to restart this again. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Furkan. Can everyone hear me? Maybe I'll type this and see. Can everyone hear and see? So bizarre. I've never actually had an issue with doing it this way, but it keeps saying that I am offline. So who knows if this will even be able to do nothing right now, like that I able to be saved to my channel because I normally see. But I will just take your guys' word for it. I'm glad it's working because I wasn't sure how I was going to fix it. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys today about Black Mirror. A lot of people have been waiting for me to finish the 6 episodes. Hi, Deja. Because they wanted to hear my thoughts, I guess. Apparently, that's why you're here. And I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts about the episodes. I just finished it last night by watching USS Callister and Metalhead were the last 2 that I watched. Hi, Connie. So, I did something that I probably shouldn't have done. Because when I started doing it, I was like halfway through the episodes and someone tweeted me saying that you need to watch the episodes in order for like Easter eggs and stuff. But I did notice, I know like all of Black Mirror is connected and I know that there were things this season that pertain to other seasons and I'm sure you guys caught even more than I did. For example, the song that I love so much, I put it on my Spotify, that like old school song, like that was the big song, the big theme throughout Archangel, which has been a theme song throughout other episodes. So that was one song that, one kind of theme that carries over into other Black Mirrors. Like it's always in some Black Mirror episode, like every season. So for some reason, like this is a show, since I know that the episodes don't have to be necessarily watched in order because they're all standalone, sort of. Like, I've always watched it out of order because when I first started watching it, I guess I was binging everything. Like, this is the first season that I've watched pretty close to when it was released. So, when I was watching the other episodes, I just watched them and, like, whatever looked good, I would watch. I would look at the thumbnail, read the description, and I would watch it. And that's just kind of what I did again this season. And I don't feel bad about it. Like, I still enjoyed some. I don't know. Maybe I missed some things. Maybe I totally screwed it up. I don't know. But Metalhead looked the least interesting to me, and it was the least interesting to me of these 6 episodes. But the USS Callister was really, really good. First of all, I really like Jesse Plemons. I know him first from Friday Night Lights, which he was a very nice guy, and then Breaking Bad, which he was not a nice guy, and now here on Black Mirror, which he was not a nice guy again, but I found his role hilarious, and I love the ending. And the guy from Westworld, I think his name is Jimmy something, was amazing in this episode. I thought he was everything. I loved it. I thought it was so good. Quickly, my favorites were USS Callister, which I think was probably my number one. Hang the DJ, which I thought was kind of like this season's San Junipero, because it had, in my opinion, had a happy ending. Even though some people were conflicted about the ending. And then I really loved Archangel, which I don't feel like anyone else did but me. Jesse Plemons is so Matt Damon. Every time I see him, I think of Matt Damon. It freaks me out how much Matt Damon like he is. But when he was on Friday Night Lights, I did not get Matt Damon vibes. And I didn't really get Matt Damon vibes much in Breaking Bad, but definitely in USS Callister, 100% Matt Damon vibes. I thought that USS Callister was so good. It was almost like a mini movie. It was, I think, such a unique episode. It was very different, I feel like, than any other Black Mirrors, which they're all, pretty good. Yeah, so he was in Fargo Season 3, so I haven't seen that because I tried to watch Fargo Season 1 and I couldn't really get into that. And another thing that was like, I saved USS Callister only because it looked like it was a Star Trek kind of thing, which it kind of was, but definitely kind of wasn't. Now, I really dislike Star Trek, and I don't mean to offend anyone who's a big fan, but I don't like space-themed things. So I was like, I don't want to watch that episode, but a lot of you guys said it was good. And of course, I was going to watch every episode because I'm going to watch every episode of Black Mirror. But I saved it because I was like, it looks like a space thing, and I freaking hate space, and I freaking hate Star Trek. So it was so good, though. It was so clever. Like, who thought that up? That was so clever. I noticed one of the themes throughout this season, and that may have been used in other seasons, was the little thing that goes right here on their head that was in so many, like, different stories. Black Museum, I should have mentioned, was also in my top faves. I watched that one first, so I probably definitely screwed up. I thought it was good. I think I was a bit distracted when I watched that episode because I think I probably should have liked it more than I did. But I thought that the twist in that was incredible, and I did not figure that one out. I think it had the best twist of any this season. I thought that was really well done. I don't know. I think it was just my mindset at the time. I was like really tired when I was watching it, and I think that I probably didn't give it as much credit as I should, but I thought it was good. Okay, I'm going to go to your guys' comments now. Solomon also liked Archangel. I think I liked it also because my mom was kind of, not on the level of this woman, but when I was younger, she was kind of really overbearing, not even just kinda, and she used to call me like all the time, and I would be like, oh, my phone was on silent or whatever, because I put it on silent because she would quit calling me. So obviously it went to new extremes, crazy extremes, by like knowing what your daughter was actually seeing, which I'm glad my mom didn't have those capabilities. It was an insane episode. But I really loved it. I thought that was really good. So Crocodile was so disturbing. I watched most of these episodes right before bed, and God, that one was messed up. I felt like it was the most messed up, even though Metalhead was pretty freaking messed up and disturbing too. Metalhead wasn't bad because it was freaking nonstop action, so it kept my attention, but it was the weakest in my opinion. Crocodile, can anyone tell me why it was called Crocodile? Because I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't Googled to find any like insider information out. I wanted to talk to you guys first. Zaire is asking, how do I compare this season to the rest? I think it was just as good as the others. I wouldn't put it above the other seasons, but I think it was on target. It was just as good. And it was kind of, I could compare it to other seasons because some episodes I thought were fantastic and others I thought were just okay. I mean, usually every season there's one that I just think is just okay. And for me, that was Metalhead this season. Ralph says the tub from Crocodile and Lollipop from Callister. And I don't know what that means. But I thought Crocodile was sad. I think I missed something. Oh, Ralph says everything in the museum was from past episodes. Oh, okay. There was a lollipop in that? See, that's where I screwed up because I saw that first. Firkin did not like Metalhead. I mean, I was kind of intrigued by the dogs or whatever because they were so much like dogs, but not like dogs. Like they were killers. Terrible. I felt very sad for that whole episode, Metalhead, because it was like a very sad world. And I guess it was like an apocalyptic, is that what the word is? World where like basically everyone's almost gone and these robots, these evil robots have wiped like everyone out, animals and people. It was sad, and it was a sad ending, honestly. The Archangel tablet was in the Black Museum. Oh, okay, cool. Crocodile is the one, and I thought it was interesting. I feel like there were more Americanized or you know, episodes with American actors more than traditionally in these seasons. Crocodile is the one that is, I don't think it's British. I'm not sure what it was. You guys let me know. Where it was, it was in this some kind of snowy, cold area, and the woman was killing basically everyone because she was afraid her secret would come out about hiding the fact that they accidentally hit a biker a long time ago. Did I understand the ending of Hang the DJ? Basically, I think they had a 99.8% compatibility rate on the real life dating app, and they had actually gone through 998 versions of dating through the fake world, which I think had actually happened. That's how I understood it. So they were 99.8% compatible because they had dated 998. They had 998 different scenarios in that fake world, and therefore they were the true. And then they escaped, so they were like the true compatible people. But once they met back up in the real world, they didn't even know that they met before. But like everything was going to work out because those two were so compatible and had so much chemistry. That's how I took it. Deja says that one with the crazy killer woman took place in Iceland, which makes sense. And everyone was not American, I think. I think that one was the cast of non-American people. But I also know that like some people were not American, but they were using American accents. Like I think the woman who was in Black Museum who died, who got hit by the car, I saw her Twitter. And because Black Mirror follows her, and I think she's British, so like she was using an American accent. Jason thinks the ending of Archangel was one of the saddest. I thought that Crocodile was the saddest, but Archangel, I don't know like who she was getting in the car with. It was sad, but I honestly feel like her mom deserved all of that because when she realized that her mom told the boyfriend to leave, because that was so devastating to her that guy just like ghosted her, and when she realized it was her mom's fault, I was like, she's gonna kill her. Like, I would have so much rage inside of me. Like, I wouldn't kill my mom, but I would definitely feel enraged. Like, I would want to kill someone. But, disclaimer, I wouldn't. Okay? My favorite segment in Black Museum, the monkey. Monkey loves you. And actually, I thought the coolest part of that was the ending when the monkey thanked the girl, the guy's daughter, for helping her escape that terrible place. And I thought that was a cool little thing where she said, monkey loves you. And I thought, that's cool. That was really good. So the mother killed the baby. I think we're talking about Crocodile. She killed the baby because she thought that they were going to hook him up to that machine and he would, they would see her face through his mind. But the sad thing is, he was blind, so it wouldn't even have worked. So she killed him for no reason. And it was so funny to me that they hooked it up to the guinea pig or whatever, and she was screwed anyway. So, Ralph says Hang the DJ was a simulation and none of the dating sex really happened. Yeah, so I guess you could look at it that way, that stuff that happened in the fake world, and they kind of reference it as a fake world, wasn't real. And like at the end you saw we were probably in, like, we never know what year we're in Black Mirror, but I feel like we're in the future all the time, I think, but not like super far in the future. Like the phones are different, and there's of course like in Black Museum she was like charging her car. I mean, we have cars that are charged now, but they don't look old school like that. They're like Tesla or whatever. Firkin says the mother from Archangel killed the baby, her daughter was pregnant. Oh, that too. Do we know for sure? I'm so sorry. No. Do we know for sure that the daughter was pregnant? Willow, come here. I need to find something to occupy my dog. Because I know she gave her that pill and like that prevents pregnancy or whatever if you are pregnant, but did we know for certain that she was pregnant, or was it just too early to tell? Or hold on. Here, chew on that. I don't know. The school nurse said she was. Okay, I must have totally missed that. Wow. So, God. I mean, her mom, I don't know if her mom, do you think her mom knew she was pregnant? Willow, come here, come here. Do you think her mom knew she was pregnant? Or she was just assuming she could be? That's what I don't know. Like, I don't know how complicit the mom is in that. And then again, some people think taking that type of pill is, I don't know what to say about that without getting like super ethical. Like, oh, okay. Brittany, how did I miss this? So apparently she was notified on the tablet from like the thing that was inserted in her daughter's head can like detect everything basically that's going on with her body. So that makes sense. So she found out she was pregnant because of probably the hormone changes in her body and stuff. Yeah, it was, I guess, kind of like an abortion pill. But I felt like the thing that had me confused was I felt like she just had sex with the guy. And then, at least in the U.S., unless that was some kind of pill that hasn't been around or isn't invented or doesn't exist here, that, like, you have to take that pill within, like, 48 hours or something, which, I don't know. I guess you could tell if you were pregnant in that short of a time. I have no idea. But, I mean, if the tablet said that her daughter was pregnant, then that pretty much confirms it. But anyway, so that's really freaking messed up, in my opinion, because somehow I missed that. So, again, I'm not surprised that she tried to kill her mom. Her mom survived, I'm pretty sure, right? Because she walked outside. But, like, that was messed up on so many levels. It was Jamie Lee Curtis's, right? Do I have the right person? Thank you, Ashley. Was it Jamie Lee Curtis? No, not Jamie Lee Curtis. It was somebody else, like, super famous that directed that episode. Jodie Foster. Okay, and I honestly thought it was really good. Ralph says, after watching USS Callister a second time, you watched Nosedive with Bryce Dallas Howard. Now, that was the first one, no, the second one ever that I ever watched. And I love Nosedive. So good and, like, so relevant to, seriously, the way life is right now, where people are dependent on attention from social media. Brittany says the tablet didn't say that, but she got a notification and we didn't see what it said, and she sighed and then went to the drugstore. So it was assumed. Okay. I was like, man, I missed that. So I think we're supposed to assume that she was pregnant because, again, the tablet would know, that thing in the daughter's head would detect it because it was detecting when she was taking cocaine or doing cocaine or whatever. It could detect any kind of change within her body. It could detect when she was nervous or whatever, her like cortisone levels were changing or whatever. Hi, Luca. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Jason, Jodie Foster. I don't know why I said Jamie Lee Curtis, but anyway, I thought it was really good. Jason says, which episode do I think scared me the most? That's a good question. Honestly, I felt like Metalhead was pretty scary. Again, I'm watching these like late at night, but that made me nervous with those dogs freaked me out. They were really scary, I thought. What about you guys? Solomon says the daughter and Archangel getting into the 18-wheeler reminded you of the scene in Nosedive, except, right, in Nosedive, the 18-wheeler person was actually super nice, and we don't know what was up or who was in that truck in this episode, so who knows. Emily says, you think in a future season they're going to connect all Black Mirror episodes and explain the timeline? Totally could be happening because you guys who like American Horror Story know that it's all connected. So this is kind of like that in a way, but different. But you get what I'm saying. I thought Metalhead was intense. I will not say that I disliked it. It was very different. I felt like it definitely wasn't something I would normally tune into. Like if it was an entire series about these robotic dogs and stuff, I think I probably wouldn't watch it. But I found it really interesting and very sad. Like, the woman at the end had so many freaking trackers in her, and she was going to cut them out, and then she was just like, I took it as she was killing herself, because those dogs were coming for her, because they knew, I don't know, they knew she was out there because of all the trackers. Lionel says the actress was really good, especially when she found the body. I think we're talking about Metalhead. Yeah. I think she found a body or two bodies in the bed of that really nice house. I thought she was great. I don't know who she was, but she was really good. Connie watched them all through the day, so you didn't feel like you were alone in the dark. Yeah, I always am, I always watch stuff usually late at night, and that screws with me a lot because sometimes I have crazy nightmares because of whatever I'm watching, Jason says Metalhead was unique and thrilling, but you were sort of bored by the end. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't bored, though. I was really like, I knew it was like the shortest one. So I think if they drug it out to the length of USS Callister, I probably would have been like, what? But Black Mirror to me is so good. I'm going to always watch every episode. Crocodile, I think, was scary. Ralph was saying Crocodile was scary because due to the fact after the girl killed the guy, you knew all other characters were in danger. I was surprised how far this woman was going. Like, my goodness, like she just went crazy, right? Man on Fire, is it Man in, I don't remember that one too much now, but I know I watched it. Was that last season? Firkin says you think you might watch USS Callister again. It was such a good episode and it made you mad. You hated that guy who created the world. I hated him. I thought one of the good, like really great parts of that episode was when the guy, I can't remember his name. Honestly, let's be real here. The people in real life were pretty much jerks to Jesse Plemons, okay? And his partner screwed him so hard. Like, basically, he was taking all the credit for this, and it wasn't all of his to take credit for. I'm just checking on my dog, sorry. So, when he apologized to him, it was good. But then he was like, no, F you. He was like, F you to hell or something. It was so funny because, yes, he was a jerk. Like, yes, no one liked him in the real world. I get it. I get why he created that other world. But then he went too far by, like, using this guy's kid and having him, like, blow up in space and everything. So I saw, and I think one of the other funny parts about Callister was when the main girl, like, first got there and she slapped him. She's like, I'm not going to kiss you. And the guy from fuck you, F you to death. Sorry, almost said the word. I'm trying to keep this PG. And then, like, it was so funny. And then, like, when she refused to kiss him and she slapped him, and the guy who's from Westworld, he was like, I forgot what he said. It was so funny. I was, like, using the F word again, but it was so hilarious when he was, like, shocked that she didn't play along. And the fact they were all playing along. Would be like, hi, Captain. Oh, it's so good to see you. It was like so cheesy and stupid. Oh my God, so funny. Perkins says you hated the woman in Crocodile. She made you go crazy. Yeah, the woman in Crocodile was insane. Willow. Okay. Anyway, I think she goes crazier when I'm on here. It's like she freaks out when I do one of these live chats because I'm not really paying attention to her. Anyway. Apparently the actress in Metalhead was in the UK version of Shameless, which I've never seen. Actually didn't even know existed, but she was good. Jason says it was so refreshing and unpredictable that they actually made it to the wormhole in USS Callister and got free. It was such a good episode. I felt like they would make it. It was just really good. What was the guy's name? The guy Jimmy that's from Westworld? He's really good because his character on that show on Westworld is so different than this person who was really funny, like, on Callister. I thought that was so good. Oh, yeah, Ralph says Jesse Plemons blew the kid out of the airlock. So funny. But, like, what a weird concept. Like, could you imagine if another version of yourself was trapped somewhere that was really terrible, but, like, the version in real life didn't have any clue? Because all those people had no idea this dude was doing this to them, like, in this fake world. Jimmy Simpson. But at the same time, I'm sorry, Jingle Jangle. My nose is itching again. Jimmy Simpson. Okay. Anyway, Jingle Jangle. Oh my God. So, I forgot what I was even saying. Anyway, like, that was such a really messed up scenario that I thought was very clever, though. I don't know. I really liked it. Why is my nose itching so much? Guys, I swear. I'm allergic to those live chats or something. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's killing me. Okay. Debbie says it was awesome when they were in Gene Roddenberry's Star Trek until they broke free to the J.J. Abrams Star Trek. See, you know, I'm not up on Star Trek, so that must have been some insider stuff that was cool that they threw that in there for people who are fans, I guess, of the different types of Star Trek. I really know nothing about it. Like, I'm just not into it, so that is cool. There was probably some special stuff for Star Trek fans, and if you guys are Star Trek fans, then you caught that. But anyway, that was a really good episode. I just loved it. But I think I loved it even more because, well, they had two really good actors in it that I knew. And then I think I liked it even more because it was so funny. Yet, so it was really all over the place. Like, it was so tense and funny and terrible and made me mad. And USS Callister was my favorite episode. What did I think of Black Museum? I really liked it. I thought the ending was shocking. Very surprising, and it was good. It was unique, too. Really good. Yeah, the jingle... Guys, my nose, like, never itches in real life because I only do Jingle Jingle right before the show, and then I get like the side effect, and you know, just because I need the energy. And then in real life, I never have to deal with it because, like, you know, I just need. I'm joking. The Orville. I don't know. So it's a kind of a spoof of Star Trek. I never watched the Orville. Willow. Let's don't do it. Let's don't do that. I never watched the Orville because. Oh. Here, play with this one. I never watched the Orville because it looked like Star Trek. So I was like, I can't watch that. So now that I know it's kind of making fun of it, maybe I can. Again, no offense to everyone who is a fan of that. It's just not my thing. I was very scared about the main attraction in Black Museum. I personally thought the girl was going to be the main attraction. I thought he was going to do something terrible to her. Like, I felt like since she was there by herself, that was not good. And, like, she was going to be killed or something. Like, every person who came alone ended up being the main attraction. That's kind of what I thought. I don't know how anyone could figure out that it was an electrocution chair thing. That was crazy. Yes, JJ is my energy drink equivalent. Oh, God. Okay, Emily says, you don't know how Charlie Brooker comes up with so many genius ideas and twists. They're so good. Like, honestly, this is one of the best shows that I personally watch. I don't know what you guys think, but Black Mirror, I think, is one of my absolute faves. Ralph says the creators of Black Mirror said they want to do a sequel to USS Callister. Please, please, I hope so. So I took it as that Jesse Plemons was never going to come back to work again because he was trapped in the game and he couldn't even turn it off because he was like saying exit game. Basically, he was just sitting in his apartment with his eyes like back in his head. And I don't think he's ever, is he going to die there? That's kind of what I thought. Look, Willow, here's a bone. Okay. Did you get that impression that he was, like, never going to make it back to work? I don't know. Firkin says the main girl from USS Callister was Ted's wife from How I Met Your Mother. So I didn't know who that girl was. I figured she was probably somebody who had done other things before. But I didn't know who she was. So thank you. I figured, you know, with having Jesse Plemons and Jimmy Simpson in there, it had to be other famous people. Well, her, because she was like she was pretty much the star next to Jesse Plemons. Debbie would love to see them inside the game universe. Yeah, well, they kind of left it to where they could be inside the game universe in another episode. Ralph says the black woman in USS Callister is also the Ticket Girl and Nosedive episode that gave Bryce a bad rating. Oh, so I was wondering, is that actress British or American? I couldn't figure it out. I know she was like fake British in the episode, but then she switched and she was like, no, I'm not British. I don't know. I didn't Google her, so. Willow, can we not? Can we not? Okay. Okay, so she's actually British. I was wondering. Who's my favorite? Who's my favorite? Willow? I don't know what else to throw at you. Wait, here's the bone. Hold on, guys. Take this bone. Take that one. You can chew that one. Take that one. Okay. She doesn't want it. My fave character from this season, or from any episode ever. That's hard. Solomon says the main girl in USS Callister was also on season 2 of Fargo with Jesse Plemons, which I didn't know that. Interesting. Lucas says also in Riverdale, when Kevin's boyfriend was leaving the bus, it said San Junipero, like the episode of Black Mirror. Why? I had no idea. I wish you could see her face. She's so insistent that I play with her right now. Here, take this. Take that. Please. She hates this. She hates live chats. Okay. Debbie's favorite actor is the guy in White Christmas. John Hamm. Who thought the girl was his daughter. That was a really good episode. From this season, my favorite character. That's hard. That's really hard. I liked, I hated Jesse Plemons, but I liked him. I thought he did really great in that role. But I thought Jimmy Simpson did really great. Hang on, guys. Here, take this. Chew on this. Chew on this. Chew on that. Okay. I think Jimmy Simpson was really good, too, and really funny. Crocodile, I mean, everyone did really well. The girl in Crocodile, even though I didn't really love that episode, she was good. The girl in Metalhead, the woman in Metalhead was really good. They were all good. You know? I don't know. It's hard. There wasn't one person that I thought like sucked. Maybe you should come sit with me. They'd like to see you. Come here. Come here. Oh. Okay. Okay. I can't tell like what you guys can see. Hopefully you can see her because usually the playback works on here, but it's not working today. Ralph says Jesse Plemons' body obviously died in the real world and Lynette is arrested for it. The replicator by his desk and the lollipop taken by Lynette was in the Black Museum. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. So yeah, I felt like he definitely died. Deja says the only person you recognize in USS Callister was Michaela Cole, the black girl, who is probably really British, right? She played in a show called Chewing Gum, and the main woman in Black Museum is going to be playing in Black Panther. Okay. Interesting stuff. Connie says the girl in USS Callister is from London and also had a role in Star Wars Last Jedi. Interesting. Which girl? The main girl? Thank you. Yes, Hang the DJ was a feel-good episode. Absolutely. I loved it. And I felt like the people from the couple like literally had so much chemistry like in real life. I feel like they should be dating. I don't know. They were so good together. They were so cute. And I felt so bad for him when he was with that terrible woman. She was so evil. Oh, and what about like when the girl in Hang the DJ, when her boyfriend would go, like all the time. That cracked me up so much. Ralph says hilarious that Jesse Plemons erased everyone's naughty parts. It was really funny. Really funny. Because he wanted that PG world or something. And he like almost freaked out when, what was her name? Like Lieutenant Cole. When she wanted him to go swimming, he was like, no, I don't think so. Like, this is not a good idea. It was really funny. No, I don't think that when Lieutenant Cole killed him, he kind of was trapped like in his dumb game. He couldn't turn it off, and I think he was just going to die there because he was never going to eat or drink or anything, you know. Emily didn't like Hang the DJ. I really loved it. I thought it was so sweet. What did you think, Willow? What was your favorite? You didn't see any of them. I don't know. I love Black Mirror. I'm sad. I can't remember if there's always just 6 episodes, but they go by so fast. And I wanted to take like a week to watch them all because I just want them to last as much as, or as long as they could. Because I guess it'll be a year until it comes back, and it makes me very sad because it's such a good show. Well, it's one of the best shows. So, man, I'm sad it's over. It's so good. It's so clever. What do you think? Okay. It's just so good. I just love it so much. Vanessa recognizes the main guy in Hang the DJ from Peaky Blinders. I've never seen that before. Heard of it. I loved him, though. He was great. Debbie says they say that The Office is going on a 10-day break for the holidays, so Boss Man is starving to death. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. He wasn't going to get up out of that chair, so he was going to die. Yes, so Firkin and a few other of you guys have recommended the show Dark to me, and then someone told me in the comments on another video that I could turn on a, like, English dubbing of it, so, like, I guess someone's actually talking in English rather than reading the subtitles. So I definitely want to start that now. Because I was up to like 2 a.m. or something watching, finishing Black Mirror. So I haven't had a chance to watch. Yeah, I should just start letting her sit with me. Except actually she doesn't really like it. As you can see, at least she quit barking. Because she's not going to sit up here and bark, right? And she's kind of awkward because she's like, she thinks she's a really small dog. But she's a lot bigger than the other dogs I've had in the past. And like my other doggie that I have is really tiny, but she's a lot older. She's 13, so she doesn't act as crazy. But anyway, Connie says time will go by super fast for the next season if you permanently look forward to it. Yes, absolutely. I totally agree. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been watching Dark, and I want to watch that. Oh, so someone commented on my video. If you didn't know, I did upload a new video today. It was a bit delayed by the silly procedures here at YouTube that found it offensive for like half a day until they finally took that off, and now they don't find it offensive. But my Nice Celebrities video went up this morning. So if you guys want to watch that, it is up. And someone commented that there was a new show coming out on HBO about a girl who goes back to her hometown to figure out a murder, like, who killed her friend or who killed somebody. Anyway, usually HBO stuff sounds good. I don't remember the name. This is the first time I heard of it. That sounds really good. And then I don't know if Jay Ivy is still here, but she tweeted me about a new show Anna Paquin's going to be in, which Anna Paquin, spoiler alert, is in my Nice Celebs video, and I really like her. And I think this show was on like a weird channel, a channel I never watched. I can't remember, but it sounded really good too because I watched the promo for that, and I think Anna's really good. So Ralph says the weird part about UK TV episodes is not many episodes, but a lot of story packed into an hour. Yeah. Like, basically, every episode's always good. Yeah. Ralph says Willow is camera shy. Right. She just wants to bark because she wasn't being noticed. Like, I wasn't paying attention to her fully. But now you see, she does not want to be on Kelly TV at all. She hates it, and she wants to leave. But as soon as I let her go, what's she going to do? Go sit in the corner and bark at me loudly. Willow, see, you're so awkward. This is so awkward. Oh, bye-bye. I know what you're going to do. Deja says you thought it was really funny how well Frank from Hang the DJ was having sex with this girl. Yes, that was funny. He was talking about Amy the whole time. And I think the girl was like, hey, can I think about some other guy? He was like, yeah, sure. It was funny. I've never seen the Netflix series Alias Grace, which apparently Anna Paquin is on, and I had no idea. So there's that. And I just haven't seen, since True Blood ended, I have not seen Anna Paquin do things. I know she's been doing things, but I personally haven't watched her. So, like, I need Anna Paquin back in my life. Firkin says a disclaimer here that the first episode, I think, of Dark you're talking about is a little bit slow since it's building up the story, but after the second episode, it gets so good, so many twists. Look at this! What did I say? Why are you over there barking? Why? She's over there barking. Okay, Anna, Willow, you have to come back. Okay, you have to come back. It's punishment for barking is that you have to be back on the internet. Okay, whoops, she clicked my mouse. Anna Paquin's new show, Bellevue. Yeah, I think that's the one that I watched the promo for. Emily's asking if I like the happier or darker Black Mirror. I think they should always have one sort of happy one. I appreciate that, but I don't think we need more. So I think that one was definitely Hang the DJ, which I love San Junipero. But, you know, we don't want all of them to be super happy. But I also, yeah, I mean, that would be weird, I think, if most of them were like happy ending kind of things. So I expect it to be a dark show. So I think that's my answer. So like one happy one per season. But yeah, I don't know. I really liked it. I mean, I don't really have any complaints about this season. And to me, it was pretty much on par with the other seasons where some were fantastic and just one for me was okay. But it wasn't awful. Like, I don't think I've ever watched a Black Mirror, I'm trying to think, that I hated or that I couldn't. I know I finished all of them, so I didn't feel like I couldn't finish them. But remind me if there was one that was really terrible, because I can't think of one where I was just like, oh my God, this is awful. And there's definitely a lot of shows out there and shows that I had to quit watching because I felt like some of the episodes were awful. Firkin says, the show takes place in Germany and you've been in that area. So beautiful there. I think he's talking about, well, I know he's talking about Dark. Hi. Okay. But anyway, hello. So next week, This Is Us comes back. And I'll probably do some videos on that because a lot of people requested I continue doing those. White Bear was weird. I didn't hate it. It was definitely weird. Room 104, there was terrible episodes. I can't with that. I'm not going to watch a second season. Vanessa says the episode with the bees was terrible. That was pretty bad, I think. Was that the one about, like, it was in London, I think? Okay, Ralph says Sookie Stackhouse does not need to work with all that True Blood and X-Men money to spend. Right. She was an X-Men, too. She even got her husband a job on the X-Men show, The Gifted. Yeah, right. But she's back. I'm glad she's back. Maybe, she probably just really likes her job. That's what I'm going to... What do you think? Do you think she just really likes her job? That's what I think. So, Riverdale, I think, comes... Is Riverdale coming back next week? I think so. Playtest, I thought, was really good, and that was one that looked kind of dumb to me. Playtest was scary. I was really into that. That was really, really good. So Riverdale, I think, is next week. I know for sure, it might not be, but I know for sure that This Is Us is next week. And then How to Get Away with Murder has to be pretty soon. So I'm excited for that. But yes, I hope there's going to be a lot of amazing shows, like new shows in 2018. Okay, so Riverdale's the following week, and I bet that's when How to Get Away with Murder comes back. The Black Mirror episode with the soldiers, I didn't really want to watch that one. I thought that looked stupid, but I was kind of into that. I thought that was actually good. I don't know. Usually with Black Mirror, what I love about the show is that some of the episodes from the promo or from the little thumbnail in the description look absolutely terrible. I think they look awful. And then I'll watch them and I'll be like, oh my God, that was great, or that was not that bad. So yeah, so How to Get Away with Murder in Riverdale is going to be the following week. And then if you guys didn't know, I've been tweeting about it, and a lot of you have been tweeting about it. There's a crossover, I guess just one episode, I'm not really sure, of Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder. And I used to watch Scandal, and I kind of gave up on it. But anyway, I think that'll be interesting. This Is Us is an amazing show, but it's nothing like most of the shows I usually watch. Like, there's not murders and stuff like that, or at least there haven't been. But it's just really, really like a well-done show. Ralph says the girl from White Bear, her picture is on the wall in Black Museum, which is funny because that woman was terrible, so kind of belongs there. I didn't catch that. That's interesting. Yes, I wish Riverdale was as good as Black Mirror. That would be wonderful. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good weekend. I hope you guys have had a good start to your 2018. And so I'll probably do a video next week on This Is Us because, you know, it's something to do and several of you watch it. And I suggest watching it. I know a lot of episodes are on the NBC app, but I don't know now if, like, all the seasons are. Yes, Scandal's last season is this season, so Deja thinks it's just the one crossover episode. But we are shortly getting back into the swing of things. We're going to have, like, videos and chats and stuff all the time, and hopefully either Willow will just sit here the whole time or she'll stop barking, but I really don't know which one. Because she kind of hates both, I think. But thank you guys so much for being here today. And again, I hope you have a good weekend, and I look forward to seeing you guys with all of our shows returning and finding new shows to watch. So, bye, guys. Tell them bye, Willow. Wait, say bye before we go. Bye.